This podcast contains opinions and discussions for entertainment and general information. The views expressed are personal and not meant as expert advice. Please consult a professional for specific concerns. Listener discretion is advised. Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Kiss Mommy Goodnight. I'm so honored with everybody, all the comments and the feedback and the likes and the subscribers and shit. So thank you so much. And all right, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Tonight I have a very good friend of mine for what we was just talking about 10, 11 years. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, because you said you was gonna. If I said your name and then asked you, you was gonna be like, you just said it, so I'm not gonna say it.
Ebony.
Ebony, right? Ebony. Hello, Ebony. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions so people could get to know you a little bit, cause I know you like to answer questions like vague sometimes. So, what is your? How old are you? First of all, I know you don't ask women her age, but you grown, right? Because you're not old. You grown.
I'm grown and old.
Okay. Okay. And what's your sexual orientation?
Niggas.
Okay. And are you like monogamous, polyamorous,
Oh yeah.
monogamous? And what's your relationship status right now?
Zoom in on that.
What's your relationship status right now, girl? Single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for
I'm
you.
single, Julian.
Oh, that's a direct message. That's a direct message. Good for you. Good for you, because I'm a supporter of Ebony, so.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. We can talk later. But I'm a supporter of Ebony, though. But okay, so let me ask you, what have you been up to in your free time recently? Like, specifically with some hobbies that you've been turning into real things lately?
So I wrote this book.
Okay.
And it's pretty much like a question and answer book. So it's for you to get to know your kid, because you don't know your kid the way you think you know them.
Right.
And that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
But it goes through a bunch of things. Like, speak about grief. We speak about deep thoughts. Like, so my son, I asked him if would he rather have success or love? And he's like, that he want to be successful because love ain't shit.
Right.
Like, and then I asked my cousin who's 18, what do she want? And she says she wants success because love is going to come, you know? Okay. So it's just things that you wouldn't think that your kids is going to say.
Right, you learn about their character and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dope. And what led you to like want to write something like this? Or like, do you write books, or are you like a psychology fanatic, or like?
So do I write books? Honestly, no. Am I into psychology and mental health and all of that? Yeah.
Okay.
I probably got all types of undiagnosed mental issues.
Undiagnosed.
But the thing about it is, I was a young mom or whatever, and I didn't know I felt like I know my son really really well, but when I would ask him certain questions, he would answer me. I'd be like, "Oh shit, I didn't think that you would know, like that you would feel like that."
Right.
And it turned out that he knew me better than I knew him. Like, I would be like, so if you be like, Elijah, who's your mother's favorite rapper? Right? He tells me, he's like, yeah, either 50 Cent or Jay-Z.
Okay, so he knows.
And I'm like, no. Because I'm like, what the hell? I like Cameron. What the fuck you mean 50 Cent or Jay-Z? But he's going based off of what he hears. Right?
But you listen to
exactly
more than anything.
Exactly. Like what he hears, what he's exposed to. It doesn't matter what I'm saying.
Right.
So he's seeing me in a different way. That's crazy. He's calling me right now.
That shows right there your relationship with your son. So you feel like through this journey of you writing this and also like just being curious about this in general has brought you closer to your son?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the I'm sure that's your intention, right? Mainly with doing something
so
like this.
You know how parents be like, I'm not your little friend.
I want to be your little friend.
No, I don't want to be your little friend, but you should have a friendly relationship with your child. Like, right? You should have a friendly relationship with your child. At a certain age, though, you want to be your child's friend because they're not going to be a baby or a kid forever. Right, and yes, you're always their parent, but they're not going to need to be parented. Mm-hmm. So exactly. So you want to be their friend. So that is, I love that because you spoke to me about it, and not only do you use it for your own child, but it's also for older kids with their parents. You know, to like get to know them and why
why was there so much trauma passed down to us? But then when you learn about your parents' story, you're like, oh, okay, they did better. They did better than what was done for them. So let me just do better and keep going on. So I love the stuff that you've written. I've actually been able to read a little bit of it. You asked my son some of the questions and some of the prompts, and like it was really like thought provoking, and I think it's really amazing. Like, you're just a regular ass person who just got interested in bettering their mental health. And
I'm not regular.
She's not right. Definitely, I apologize for that. That was I misspoke. I misspoke. I'm fucking extraordinary. I meant like you you're the girl next door, basically. Like anybody could just wanna get into something and like find a niche in it. And
yeah, I agree.
You like out of nowhere into psychology, and it led you. Not that you chose a job for that, but look at how things work out. Look at where you're at in your career. Like yeah. And what's your career goals?
So basically, I want to be a peer advocate. If you don't know what a peer advocate is, that's just like somebody who teaches you how to speak up for yourself. A lot of people do not do that, and in the mental health field, there's a lot of people who are basically being taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, this one client, bless you. Bless you. The nurses, they want to change his dosage in his medicine, and he's very adamant that he's like, listen, this is what works for me. Right. I like this medicine. I like this dosage. And the thing with those kind of medicines, like it's it take like it's a period for them to adjust and stuff. So my thing is, I was telling him like, listen, you gotta tell them that you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Yeah. And he didn't know that, so. A lot of people don't know these things.
Yeah, you get pushed around a lot in for anything, like, mental health, or even like women giving birth. There's stories about being pushed around where I'm saying something, the doctor's like, no, we're going to do this. And a lot of times people are like, oh, well, I don't know better than the doctor. Let me just shut the fuck up. But it's like, that's not what I want. And a peer advocate, that's people definitely need that, especially mental health.
I just saw this video of this little girl. And when I say a little girl, she looked like she was no older than 20 years old. She's giving birth. And you know how when the baby is coming down, you start shaking, right? She's literally shaking. And she's talking about the nurse tells me don't push because the doctor's not here yet.
Oh, that's not good. The nurse is supposed... Oh, okay. That's not my experience, but that nurse... Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. That nurse probably didn't feel experienced enough to follow through with what she was supposed to do. No, the labor and delivery nurse...
You may or may not notice, but the doctor... So say I'm the doctor and I'm supposed to deliver your baby, right? He's the nurse that's there. He catches the baby. I don't get paid.
Who, the doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so but a labor and delivery nurse delivered 50%. The 50% of my delivery.
Yeah, but that be happening.
But the doctor was there for the baby. That's yeah. No. That's a real thing for referral. Mm-hmm. I did not know that. Yeah. That is
the doctor's crazy. Not there to catch the baby. The doctor will not get paid.
That was my experience. The labor and delivery nurse did most of the work, and the doctor was there last minute to catch the baby. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to get too much off topic. How do we even lead into that?
Yeah, ADD.
Okay, anyways, so we're talking about mental health and all the shit that you've been doing. Okay, so that's beautiful. I love that you write a book. I know eventually in the future we're gonna post a release day or something, or give you an update on Kiss Mommy Goodnight maybe. But when she's ready to release it, it will be available for purchase, and, for sampling and stuff. So in the future, right? You're not there yet. Give it a month. Okay, a month. We'll give it a month. And that's exciting. I love that. I love that for you. I definitely love people taking care of their mental health. Like, I feel like that's top priority. And so that was something that you do in your free time, just a fucking hobby, as you writing books and shit. Is there anything else that you are currently participating in your free time, Ebony?
Are you leading into?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
A little porn.
A little bit of porn. Okay. To what level?
So let me look it up, right? So it's like, I'm not a voyeur.
Are you considered amateur porn? Are you releasing amateur porn? Because you don't have like a filming crew. You don't got my manager behind, right? Filming and then taking care of shit. You filming yourself.
I am not.
She needs management.
She needs management. GPE.
You want to see a couple of the videos?
It's a double meaning.
So that you can zoom in, tell me better angles and stuff.
Right.
just here to help, yeah.
He's just here. Okay. That's his job. That's a professional input. Okay.
I'm gonna send him the link. So
yeah, you can hear her out privately. You know, she's not really saying you want to see the fun. But that's not gonna be released to the public,
bullshit, right? So I'm looking up the opposite of voyeur, because whatever the opposite of
you like to be watched,
right? But so now
there is something for that course. Okay, so what did you see?
I guess it's like an exhibitionist.
Exhibitionist, yes, that's what they call it in the lifestyle parties.
So I would be considered an exhibitionist. I want you to look at me.
You don't like that, right? Right? It's like here and here, it don't hurt as much. Then it here, that's not the right place to smack. Right here, getting smacked over and over again like that. That shit feels amazing. What? Are you kidding me?
Do that guy, he was like, whose pussy is this? I'm like, mine? What the fuck?
I'm the worst now.